So I think it's been about at least 8 years since I've been on the social isolation tip, just living it daily, dang near. And how do you deal with it? Once again, sometimes you have to repeat yourself just to get yourself to understand what's going on. Repetition is the mother of all teachers, right? That's what they say. Been dealing with it through watching videos on YouTube, trying to get a sense of purpose up in here. Sometimes when you actually do get the microphone on and you're recording yourself, you don't even know exactly what to say. You kind of don't. But I've been living this white life for about 8 years. It's just my thing is when I started doing food delivery. Not only that, just even when I was doing security, because when I was doing security, a lot of times we're isolated. Most of the time we'll be standing in a parking lot just looking around and nobody's there. It's just you. And then on top of that, when I drive back home in my car, I'm back to me. And once I get inside here, it's me once again. How much of that can you take? 8 years? Wow. How does that affect you long term? What are the long term effects of social isolation? Because I've seen things where people are comparing it to smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. It's like unhealthy to be socially isolated for an extended period of time. And I think I'm at that point where it is pretty excessive, or it's a constant thing. And I think that's what's driving me to make these videos, to record, get on the microphone and record yourself talking about it. How long have you guys been in social isolation? Has it been a couple of years? You just started 2 years ago? Are you 10 years in? Maybe there's somebody who's 20 years social isolation. Shout out to all the truck drivers out there, because that's some social isolation for your ass. That's what it seems like when I see truck drivers, because there was a point in time when I was thinking about doing that. And I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to do it, because I'm already socially isolated. That's going to make it even worse, I thought. And I was just having these ideas like, what kind of ways does the social isolation impact your communication? Because if you're not talking to people regularly, you're just talking to yourself, having self-talk all day, every day, sometimes you wonder, is that affecting me negatively when I do talk to people? How does that come off? Am I too overly anxious to talk to them? Am I putting off weird energy, awkward energy? Because it could be. Because once you start to try to reconnect to people, it feels awkward. All of a sudden you feel that social awkwardness, like, wow, I really haven't been talking to people. This is kind of new. It's kind of weird. And these are probably things I've said emotionally myself. Once again, by not being someone who calls people all the time. There was a period where I did do some calling. And this is when I used to work for, or I tried to work for, a company where they were selling life insurance policies to people. And they make you make this big, huge list of people that you know, that you've known throughout your life. And then you're supposed to call everybody, go down the list and see who you can convince to talk to you, to set up some type of training so you can come out with your trainer and have them try to get you a sale. I did that a couple of times. Through that, another company was trying to get me to sell some products. And I think after I went through that whole period of calling people that I haven't talked to in a while, it kind of made me not want to call people no more, because probably part of me was embarrassed that I even called them, because these are people who I haven't spoke to in years, and then all of a sudden I'm calling them, trying to get them to buy some, trying to set up some kind of trading, trying to go through my script, and maybe that rubbed people the wrong way, maybe it rubbed me the wrong way. So I just, after that, I stopped calling people. This is probably back in 2014, 15. But even before then, I don't know, man. It's just a lifestyle, I guess, to socially isolated. Do I want to come back to people? Do I want to live with somebody now? I don't know if I want to. I just, maybe if I had some visitors every once in a while, that would be cool. But I don't get visitors. I'm like Jodeci, my phone doesn't ring anymore. Sometimes I get one call, and I appreciate that call, and I always tell them thank you for the call. But anyway, that's my 6 minutes, and I'm out. Peace.